Hi everyone, this is Romy with the garden update. I'm sorry for not updating for a couple of weeks. I actually had lost my phone and I just got a new one a couple of days ago. So let's see how this one shoots. So I'm actually in the area that we added not too long ago that I had talked about in my prior videos. It is storage containers, the 45-gallon ones, and buckets, the big yellow buckets. Here's my niece joining me in the video. Make sure you stay quiet, okay? Shh. So, in this container, we have, Ash, please.
Okay.
We have peppers and cantaloupes. I'll be right back. She's not gonna stay quiet until I put it back inside. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. My niece is at the stage where she likes to repeat everything I say. So, as I was saying, in this area, I have peppers in this container in front. There's 3 peppers, and you know what's amazing? I planted these like a week ago in this, and it's grown so much because the soil is just unbelievably rich. And then I have 2 cantaloupe seedlings in the back, and those are store-bought cantaloupe seeds. Not the seeds, the cantaloupes were store-bought, and I just sprouted 2 seeds to see if it would sprout, and they did, and I put it in the garden, and actually gonna grow them vertically over here. My grandma said that the store-bought cantaloupe seeds are they're actually pretty small when they grow. Like the actual cantaloupes are pretty, like, like golf ball size or whatnot, or baseball baseball size. So I'm actually looking forward to that. In this bed we have, or in this container we have eggplants, and they took off almost immediately after I planted them because there's a lot of new growth on almost all of them. It's amazing. They were like stunted in the little seedling things, and now they're taking off, which is amazing. And the weather's actually warming up here too. Today's supposed to be in the high 80s. Yesterday was like 92, 93 here in Sacramento, and the day before we were in the 90s also. So it's warming up. So definitely time for warm weather, hot weather crops. In the middle, I have carrots. This is like a soul experiment that I'm doing because I actually transplanted these. It looked like the carrots were already starting to come out, or starting to develop, and I pulled them out because I have this whole container of small carrots that I'm trying to thin out and whatnot, and I put them in here because I just want to see if they're gonna actually grow and develop actual good sized carrots, and if they do, I'll let you guys know on the whole transplanting thing. In this container, we have more eggplants. Again, doing wonderful. So this one, I didn't have any hope for. It was one leaf and the stem. And there's already, I don't know if you can see that, there's already new growth to it. It's amazing. This soil is like the Veggie Blend, and I got it from this place called Hasty's here in Sacramento. They had, different compost blends. And this one is for container gardening. It has mushroom compost, different blends of compost, super blend, and a little bit of topsoil. But it's like really rich, and it's really good for container gardening. And I'm glad that I got it. Now this container is a little shaded out, as you can see right now, but I hope you guys can get a shot of this. This has eggplants, and then I sowed in between the eggplant some radishes 2 days ago, and oh, sorry about that, 2 days ago, and they're already up, which is amazing. Like, and I'm already harvesting radishes from my main bed, so these are gonna be ready by the time those are gone. In this bucket, I have a lonely little bean plant that I had gotten, that kind of like was a volunteer in one of my containers. I don't know what kind of bean it is, but it looks like it's a bush bean. And I actually sowed in some bush beans seeds in here too, all around it. So if they come up, I hope they do. Then I'll have bush beans in this bucket. And they're like the tender greens, like the green beans. Yeah. So in this, I have a mixture of eggplants and peppers. This is kind of like my, this is the last bucket I put together, so whatever was left, I just put in here. And in this bucket, I have 3 pepper plants, and it's amazing how fast these pepper plants are growing. I think this one's a habanero. Looking at the leaves, it seems like it. So everything else here is doing okay. Here are the pepper plants from last year. Have lots of buds on it, as you can see. Yeah, I'm trying to get the way so it's not overshadowed, but there's a lot of buds on it. And I'm not gonna pluck them. I'm just gonna let them go. Whichever ones they produce, they produce. And I still have a lot of pepper seedlings left. And if I'm gonna transplant maybe 3 or 4 of these into like containers like these. That's one of the ones that I transplanted. And then whatever's left, I'm gonna put into individual cells and give them away to people. That's what I've been doing with most of my vegetables. I have a ton of tomato seedlings too that I need to give away. And my sister's not coming to pick them up because she doesn't have the room to plant them either. So I'll be looking for volunteers for those. And everything else, the main gardening is looking good also. I'll do an update on that also. I will probably put this in 2 segments because I don't like my videos being too long. It's hard to upload them from my phone, and it's easier to do it from my phone than to get on the laptop and do it because it just takes like an hour to upload a 15-minute video. So here's the update of my container garden. It's finally in. It was a lot of hard work. I had to get all the I had to move all the soil in here by myself. I actually got a little bit of help from one of my family members, but it was a lot of back-breaking work. But needless to say, I'm so happy with it. Everything seems to be growing really fast, and